Yo, what up? Alright. Music is a little loud. I'm just here, I just want to play some art game. I've been playing this art game for a little while. And it's good, I like it, I enjoy it. I feel like it would be cool to just boot up the stream and just, hang out, you know? I think it's cool. I'd like to look at a little bit of stuff first. Because it's been a while since I've been on Twitch. I just want to see some stuff that's going on. A lot of these, we're going to be listening to the Factorio Space Age soundtrack. This is like the longest soundtrack that I own. A lot of these tracks are like 8 minutes or more. Longest one I'm looking at is 16 minutes. No, 17 minutes long. I love this game. I love Factorio. I love the soundtracks. I am getting a warning that my bitrate is too high. What's that all about? Let me see. Okay. My bitrate. No, it's normal. That should be fine. Is it because I'm... Let me turn that down maybe. Maybe a little tiny bit. Okay. 3, 2, 1. See if Twitch likes that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's telling me it's unstable. I don't know. Anyway, the game I will be playing is already listed. It is SuchArt, Genius Art Simulator. It's the funny painting game. It's just a little cozy. It's enjoyable. Let's get that turned on. There we go. Welcome to the game. I will be starting a new one because I want to start from a fresh save. What should my... Wait, fast forward. Let me see. Okay. I think I'd rather just do normal. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't really, like... There's a lot of reading in this one. I will be sure to do my best to actually, like, read shit. My name will be Ghostler Jones. Because I already have one named Toast. Otherwise, I would name it Toast, as I usually do. Okay. Ghostler Jones, ready to become artist. The year is 2130, and you've just received results of your professional compatibility DNA test. Your genome indicates that you have a rare artistic talent. For decades, art has largely been dominated by robots and artificial intelligence. Seems about right. Some artistic perfection. Bold of them to assume that AI would be perfect at art. Art has become stale and is in need of renewal. That is where you, as a human, come into play. Assigned a studio on board the International Space City to express your artistic self. And, wait. As on Earth, the threat of a robot revolt is rising. An alien species, the Krabuks, covet the planet's salt water. Only you can decide what to paint on your next canvas. I enjoy being in the vacuum, the cold, unwelcoming vacuum of space to do my art. That's a very, secure password. I don't know how it managed to get the password for my real computer, but... Anyway. Okay, so one of the achievements I saw in this game is to keep track of all of the sticky notes. You gotta find and keep track of them all. So I'm gonna be making a little spot. Maybe I'll get one of these buckets. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of this game. I know how to play it. I'm gonna be using one of these trays to be keeping track of the sticky notes because I want that achievement. So I'm gonna do my best right now to... Okay, all of the story comes through emails. Let's first look for all of the sticky notes. Please don't throw me in the trash. Well, I'll be throwing you with your friends. Send your large-size paintings to clients with this terminal. Okay. What is this? Okay, check your email on the main computer. Well, we got stuff to do first. Go look for sticky notes. Wait. I can't be throwing any of those out. Those have to stay. Okay, there's one here. Actually, I realize I can pick them up into my inventory. There's one on the ceiling fans, so let's turn those off. Oop. There we go. But then you can lift this platform all the way up. And grab that one. Oh, I just done spilled my water. Good thing water is free on this space station. That seems odd that water, of all things, is free. In space, I mean. There we go. I forget how much stuff there is to, like, unlock. I'm sure it'll be a while before I get into the hangar. So, I probably won't be able to get all of the sticky notes yet. But they're there. They're ready. Okay, I do want to read this because I didn't read this in my previous thing. Okay, Crabux, an almost encyclopedic guide. Crabux, closest galactic neighbors. Whoa. The first known intelligent alien race have been a cause for passionate debate since they have discovered us 70 years ago. Should we worship them or hate them? Are they cute or disgusting? I think it's kind of a little bit of both, you know. Halfway between arthropod and cephalopod, the Crabux are an amphibian species that loves beaches and salty water. They have 4 long tentacles and a natural shell. Although they prefer salt water, they are perfectly capable of living on land and can even withstand the vacuum of space with only rudimentary equipment. So they have their little funny helmets. At a technological level close to ours, they startled a large part of humanity by developing interstellar travel technologies before us. Thus, they discovered us before we could discover them. The first translation software was also made by the Crabux. Despite their primitive appearance, Crabux are of great intelligence, are very sociable by nature. They are organized into a vast interplanetary feudal system, commonly called the Crabux Imperium. That's pretty much it. Okay, that's all you need to know about the freaking aliens that I will probably be painting later. Speaking of painting, let's read the email. We'll get to the painting soon enough. I am Ico62, your assistant in contact with United Earth. Okay. Welcome to your new studio. It's provided by our program so that you can freely express your artistic potential. But the studio is still under construction. I can't express my full artistic potential. Fuck you, robot. Ico62. Dumbass robots. Clanker ass. Some equipment could not be installed before your arrival. For some equipment, however, I'm afraid that you will have to pay the installation costs. I am disappointed. I will not be siding with the robots. Okay, this is Kindle. This is like Sister or whatever. Here you have some artistic genes I didn't know. In a new studio in space. I want a beautiful painting of a unicorn with plenty of colors. Okay. I got my first things. Wait, were there all these paints here before? She wants it on a large canvas. Can I order shit yet? Is that like off the table? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. I can't like get a bigger can't yet get a bigger brush. Let's fill this up because I knocked it over earlier. I am going to be playing this game with a mouse, so be warned that the paintings are going to look like they are drawn with a mouse. Let's start with ooh. Yeah, it's good, I think. Very ominous Factorio music in the background. Okay, I do want to do this as well. Okay, what does this say? So I have to do the painting for the sister. Let's immediately get some of this. So I can do a bunch of this whole canvas in this color. If you get seasick from the moving camera, I apologize. I can't. I can turn that down, but I actually kind of like it. It's like salmon color. Very neat. Very cool. I'm going to be responding to all of the emails with contempt, I think. I'm gonna despise. I'm gonna be the goth. I'm role playing as like the punish like like the what's the trope? Nobody understands me. I paint from the soul. My struggle. Let's get up. See, I know the controls. I can paint. I know how to paint. I can send her... This is just like the really close-up of the unicorn's beautiful pink fur. Let me get this blue off of here. Any little white spots? Yeah. Okay, how do I want to go about making a freaking unicorn? What color is the unicorn? What do I want? I want... What are some typical unicorn colors? I could do a typical... Pick one of the... Let me see. Let me get some ideas. Inspiration time. We're doing neon green, I think. That seems like the best option. I need another palette. Where... Okay, give me one of these. I'll also use these up. And you know what? We'll dust it a little bit with we'll set it to scattered. We'll dust the center with a little bit of blue. That looks glowing. That's crazy. Maybe down to the bottom. Should I do like a unicorn from the front? I think that could be cool. Like a little smallish. Maybe, small in the middle from the front. Let me move this. I also want this easel to be by the window. There's a lot of space here. This fucking plant out of here. I want a floating white unicorn head, perhaps. I'm gonna challenge myself, okay? Whenever I stream this game, I'm not gonna be using any, at least, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, set that as a total stipulation, but try not to use any reference images just for fun, just to see how it goes. Okay, now this is dry, I believe. It looks dry. I'm going to be painting. I know I said green, but I think with this like pink and blue, the salmon color and blue, I think white would work pretty good. Let me see. What does a horse face look like? It's a little bit like a vertical kind of triangular, right? That's a weird phrase that I just said. That's not at all how you would describe. Mathematically, you would not describe a horse that way. Or a triangle. But I'm no mathematician, at least not professionally. Okay. That could be good, I think. What's this color? Okay, that's the schnoz color. The snoot. Sure. Let's get some ears done in there. Some freaking... I think a horse ear is like this, right? It's a little bit up, and then... yeah. Fill that in just a sec. Listen, I don't paint in real life, so I barely have any idea what I'm doing here. This is going to be a rare unicorn with... like a hornless unicorn, you know? You ever seen one of those? I think Gandalf rode one of those. Whoa. That was so loud on my end, Jesus. Bucky the... wait, how do you say that? Bucky the Buckeye Cryptid. Welcome. I set that up yesterday. That freaked me out. Jesus. Welcome to the stream. Being very, very careful with this. I think I knew that going in when I was setting that up yesterday. I knew that like this is gonna scare the shit out of me the first time it happens, and it did. I was right. Maybe I'll get used to it someday. Maybe I'll just like turn that alert down. That might be the best course of action. Okay, we need like a big... okay, what other brushes? Are these the only brushes? I have two of the roller, two rollers, two fat brush, two thin brush. What? Okay, it's telling me to jump. I already did all this. It's telling me to do it anyway. Let me see. We're going to do a little bit of shading, as you do. I shouldn't be crouching to do this. Being very patient. Okay, I feel like white, like pure white was a bit of a mistake because I can't actually get it lighter. I don't know. Okay, here's the question. How do I do a good eye? I'm gonna do like a classic fucking My Little Pony style eye. Also a horn. Do I go with the... I think I'll do this. You do a horn. This one I can get lighter. There we go. This one I can make lighter and darker as I see fit. Okay, that's turning into a unicorn a little bit. I'm just being patient. It's nice. I feel like this game makes me want to do this in real life. I think that's a good thing, but also it seems like an expensive hobby. Okay, we're gonna make it a little lighter. Oop, that's not the right side. Yeah, okay, so let's add a little bit of this purple. How does that look? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna patch that up. It's fine. Yeah, look at that thing. Okay, that's a horse, right? Oops. How do I do a good eye? Is it gonna be a big fucking circle? Is that what I'm gonna do? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. First of all, let's get... Can I pick some of this? Okay, no. I'm gonna get another one of these, and I'm gonna pick the... Get a darker version of this. I'm spending all my money, like, immediately. Give me one of them. Actually... Yeah, that's fine. Spend all of the money. It'll be... I'll end up using the things that I have now at some point. I do like a good physics-based, like, funny objects everywhere. Okay, the reason I wanted this is because I want to make a good old nostrils, you know? Maybe that was a little too dark. I can change that, though. Yeah, it's more like it. I don't know how to draw a horse, guys, so be patient with me. Alright, we're going to... Why does my thing still say bitrate is shitty? What's up with that? Is it really that high? Damn. I'll have to turn it down to like 5,000. You know what? I'm going to change that right now. Give me 1 sec. It's not going to break anything. I say that, famous last words. Okay, stream, bitrate, or output. We're going to set it to fucking 5,500. See if that works. Did it not change? Does it not change midstream? It should. I mean, it did on YouTube. I don't know if that... Okay, whatever. It'll be fine. It's one stream that I'm doing this. I'm doing eyes, I believe. It's gonna be real terrible. That is... okay, you know what? We're immediately covering that up. I don't want to see any of that. It's like me drawing in real life where I get a... We're gonna do almond shaped eyes. I don't know how horse eyes look, but we're doing classic. Ooh, this is a little bit too wide. Maybe I'll make this one wider to compensate. This is a bit of a fucking nightmare horse. A nightmare. Well, that's... yeah. I'll wait for that to dry, though, and I can cover it up with some white paint. Whoa. Pretty terrible. Pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know. I won't undermine myself, undercut myself forever. This one. Okay. How do I symmetricize this? Symmetrize it. Oh, I didn't know this song had whispering in it. That's wild. Oof. Okay, I need the other brush here. I'm just going to put black on one of them and white on the other. Get this out of here. If I give it big, like, big white circles in there and then make it all sparkly looking, do you think it'll look fine? Probably. Probably. Okay, we're gonna do that then. I'm gonna do that. I'm the only one here. I'm the streamer. We're gonna do circle, a little circle. And a little circle. It'll be a bit of an alien horse. It's fine. That's kind of what a unicorn even is to begin with. It's a little bit of an alien. Yeah. Oh. Let me fix that. Ugh. I can't get it quite right. I would never be able to, like, sell a painting in real life because this is what I'd be doing. Is like, is that right? No, let me add this, like, one tiny stroke. It'd be like 20 years before I finish anything. God damn it. Okay. There we go. I feel like I want to move on, but, Let me do a little bit on the schnoz. If I back up and squint really hard, I don't know how a horse eyes look. Okay, do I do a body? I think I should. I should have done a body to begin with. We're gonna do a fucking horse body. Let me imagine it real quick. Okay, so it's gonna go a little bit back here, then the leg down here, up. No, that's gonna be disastrous. Okay, we're gonna do it. I might need more white. Maybe added a little tiny bit of this, like, grayish. Okay, horse body. I don't think it's going to go that low. I think that's bad anatomy. I don't know horse anatomy. I haven't studied. I'm not like an anthropologist. That's not that is not at all the right word for that. Okay, this looks pretty bad, but we're going to roll with it cuz this is my first painting. And it's only for my sister. She doesn't care how bad it is. She'll make fun of it no matter what. Oh, it needs a mane. That's what it's missing. That's why it looks so strange. I ran out of white. Okay. Give me some white. Already I've used up so much. Okay. This will look fine if you squint at it. It'll look fine. Wait, horse leg goes forward and then back, right? No, back and then forward. There we go. Okay, that might actually look fine. God damn. Okay, that's really good. That's pretty good. It's like robot horse. It's weird. A lot of dead space in this thing. I'm gonna do some bullshit in there, like a sun or something. Whoa! I messed that up. Okay, you know what? It'll look good because we'll say that they're overlapping. It'll look good because I'll say it looks good. See, this looks really good. It works. Need a back leg, of course. Okay. Whoa, I'm saving. Alright. We're gonna continue. We're continuing on. We'll fix the schnoz in a little bit. My phone keeps going off. Oh, I've totally fucked its head. Okay. Let me just add some like shading and then we're gonna wrap this up because I can't look at this thing anymore. Actually, I do need to add a tail and a mane. We're gonna do a classic My Little Pony-esque, like, curly fucking tail. So it's just like... Yeah. You know, pink curly. It's fine. It's fine. I'm second guessing myself and I shouldn't be. I am a genius artist. That is why I'm here. No such thing as imposter syndrome. My DNA test told me that I was a genius. I am the genius. Look at me. Look at me go. Can anyone make a horse like this? No, this is all me. This is my horse. It needs a little bit of that same main shit here, I believe. Yeah. That's a fucking... Yeah, okay. True. Okay, we're gonna get rid of... Wait. One more. Oh, I already have that exact tone on this. I am the genius. I'm a genius comedian is what I am. Look at me go. Wait, I shouldn't be doing it that way. Hold on. That's not how shading works. I should be shading this in front, right? That is not enough paint. Ooh, okay, that might actually be exactly what I needed. No, okay. Yeah, let me see. How does this compare? Yeah, okay. Whoa, that's a little bit too dark. No, not yellow. No, that's too light. What the hell am I doing? God Christ almighty. Okay. That is a freaking horse if I ever done seen one myself. That is exactly... That is a photorealistic, real unicorn. I'm gonna sign it, and then I'm gonna put some kind of like sun or something. Actually, I'm just gonna sign it. SM underscore. That's me! Okay. Send the horse. We're gonna get a good look at it. Clip it if you feel like it, if anyone's there. Take a look at that horse. Okay, that's all I feel like I'm not done though. I need to fix some things about this. I'm unsatisfied. Let me fix up this like bullshit that I did here. Do I just draw like a smiley face right? No, it's done. Okay. I need to move on. We're done with like pretty pony. Send painting. It's going to Kindle. And we'll get to use it. We'll get to see it in the virtual gallery at some point. Though I will never be able to change it ever again. And that's fine. You gotta give things up at some point. Wow. I received my unicorn. Well, I have a digital version. The real painting will take a little longer to arrive, lol. Your unicorn is a little weird, but let's say it's approved. I will be naming it Ragnarok because it looks like it will bring about the apocalypse. Ugh, I don't really care. I want to be mean to everybody. Okay, creators, not curators. Creators license. You're just jealous of my unicorn naming skills. Okay. Yes. Well, yeah, I got all the extra painting shit now. All right. Oh, did I not hide that already? Okay, here we go. Now, I should be getting emails, right? Like commission emails. Okay, I'm going to set the... We're going to get a certain amount of commissions. And it's going to be... Wait. Okay, that's not unlocked yet. Or do I have to send something to the marketplace? Okay. Print a small canvas. Print and paint a small canvas. Once it's finished, send it to the market. Alright, alright. I don't want the compressor. There's certain things that I just don't want in this video game. Oh, there's another palette down here. Okay, so my next plan is to use up the paint that I got. So these... whatever painting I do here, I'm just going to use up every little drop of paint that I have. Maybe the spray cans as well. Maybe I'll start with the spray cans and then we'll go from there. And I'll get this bucket for over here. I need a... Let's do a little square. We're going to make it a fucking Cheez-It. We'll start with Cheez-It orange. Actually, I could literally just make a Cheez-It. I think that would be funny. Let's waste every drop of paint that I already had going. What is this color? Okay, so if I do a Cheez-It, it's going to be... There's got to be a circle. I don't remember how the pattern goes necessarily. I think it's just like... It's just like edges, like here and here. How many like things? I need to look up a Cheez-It, but I'm not going to. This one I'm going to save, actually. I feel like this one deserves to be hung up in my own apartment or studio or whatever. Didn't Taco Bell... I haven't been to Taco Bell in like 3 years. Doesn't Taco Bell have like a giant Cheez-It? Sounds really good. Not sponsored. I haven't been to Taco Bell in like 3 years. That is... no, I don't like that. I feel like... Do I have a red can of spray paint? Okay, I'm still buying materials. If I do like a red can of spray paint on this side and a yellow... I have a yellow one. If I do like... Whew, and then a yellow on this side... That could be like a proper... Oh! Wait. Yeah, that's a fucking Cheez-It right there. Hold on. Let me repaint the... Let me use a bigger brush, I think. So we're going to do 1 dab of that. 2. Okay. Redo the hole in the middle. It's a little bit big, but... Okay, now it seems like more of a Cheez-It. I should have done this initially. Ooh. Let's add a little bit more red to this side, so it's actually more visible against the red spray paint. True. Okay, that's a fucking Cheez-It right there. That's staying on the wall. That deserves a spot right here. I'm gonna be doing all sorts of fucking like food, I think. I'll do like a box of Captain Crunch. Alright, that looks, from like a distance, that looks pretty damn good. I like that. Oh, it's making me hungry, man. Okay, now I have to actually like play the game. Don't give me a square, because I'm gonna make another like... I can make a really small... I don't know why I got hung up on Cheez-Its. Okay, we're gonna start with something white. This is like blank, literal blank canvas. I can't fuck this up. I can't make something fucking stupid. What do I want to do? It's gonna be something... Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna start out. It's going to be... some nuclear explosion going off or something. So we're gonna start with like a red background. Actually, we'll use the Cheez-It orange to make the background. It's gonna be a bomb going off. Do I do this vertical? No, we're doing a landscape because it's gonna be vaporized buildings and such. I gotta paint the edges of the canvas. That's very, very important. Okay. I don't like that red. We're painting over it. Okay. We're gonna do nuclear bomb going off. Or it's just gonna be, it's gonna be this like yellow do 2 yellow, 1 white, and it's gonna be. Let me wait for that to dry a little bit. Everything I'm making is orange. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so the explosion, it's still wet. Is it wet? Is there like a item that's like a wetness? What is it? Moisture meter? Those exist in real life for like wood and stuff. Does that exist in this video game is what I want to know. Also, there's a sponge. I'm gonna clean while that thing's drying. I don't think I should be cleaning because it's funny to not do so. Then we'll get to see everything get... I don't know why my frame rate went down so much when I did that. Oh, no, wait.
Gotta get this fucking paint off of here. Who's painting on the walls?
If I had an art studio, like a paint studio, it would just be a mess constantly. I would not bother cleaning it because I think it would have more character. It makes it look like that I've definitely been using it. If I leave it all filthy, full of paint. Not this shit though. This is not good. These, whenever I get this thing, I can sell these back, so I'll leave them here for the time being. They're each worth like $1. Okay, so this should be dry. Let's pull out the brush that I mixed the correct paints in. We're just gonna do like a circular explosion. Yeah. Circular explosion. And there's gonna be like buildings being torn apart and all sorts of cool shit happening. I have this vision. This is my vision. This also looks a little bit like the intro to The Lion King. But my vision will come to fruition. Let's see, what does that look like? Okay, that looks... is that like building colored? You think that works? So I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be like a building. And it's just gonna be a little bit vaporized. Let's do the same on this side. Can I raise this up? Yeah, these things you can raise up too, so I don't want to like accidentally dip the brush into the palette. Now, I don't know what this doesn't look like what I'm trying to make, but I think I just don't have the right color. I could make like these little disintegrating blocks kind of. That's kind of what I'm going for. Like these, something like that, and it's gonna be like a bunch of them disintegrating. Bigger chunks toward the actual thing, and then like little small chunks out here. That's not quite the right color, but it'll be fine. And then I'll highlight it. I'll get another white because I'll need the white for later to highlight the center. It would be neat to make it like a balcony, like you're looking out toward the other buildings. Maybe it'll be an abstract explosion. That's fine. It's an explosion. You'll be able to kind of tell that it's like breaking shit. This would be something that would be cool to hang up in my like living room though. Okay, I'm gonna make one block that looks like a dick and balls, I think. And nobody will know. Yeah, it's fine. Nobody will recognize it. I'll come back to this game in like 2 years, and people will be watching, and they'll be like, "Why does that little rock look like a dick and balls?" It's because I did it. Because I made it. Okay. Do I have white anything in the middle? Like, a white can. I have a, yellow can. Oop. Interesting. There was like a white can of spray paint that I think the game, maybe it's random when you create a new world. I remember in my previous, there's another yellow one. I think I bought this yellow one, not realizing that there was one up here. Did I buy that one? I don't remember. That looks like a bit of a explosion, if I say so myself. I'm gonna sell it, I think. It's a good painting. We're gonna send it. Sell it for $400. No. You know, I wouldn't take a shit for less than 200. And I got a little bit of money back. Okay, cool. I need to paint another, like, food item, I believe. Your brilliant team of technicians is ready to assemble another installation. This time it is a new room in your studio. Dedicated to reception and storage of your parcels. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Mr. I hope that the most recent work of our talented technicians. Okay, the installation costs of other facilities now will be your own. Except for this thing. I don't know how to get. Wait, save 250 credits. Okay, I think I can do that. Now I'm getting commissions. Oh. Oh, she's given me the worst one. Wow, thanks. Okay, let me see. Did she already send it is what I'm wondering. Let's look. Oh, I found another sticky note. What does this one say? Okay. I don't know who writes these. It's not the robot, because robots wouldn't write like this. I suppose they might, actually. They, if they had the correct typeface. Give me that. What is it? A camera. Let's take a fucking picture of the Cheez-It. Let me move it and then take a picture. Good. That does take a screenshot in Steam as well, so whoop. That'll stay on the shelf. I did take a picture. Wait, take 3 lovely pictures. You know what? We'll save it. We'll take good pictures. That does like add fucking that does add things to my computer, so I don't want to do that too much. MY4 added to the marketplace. I would like this. Hello, my name is Misa. Don't ever change your profession. Get this. Okay, I hit K instead of H. Something repulsive. Mathematics, something repulsive. It's got to be like that really stupid square packing thing where it's like 17 squares or 11 squares or whatever. What is the let me think. Oh, it's jelly. I'll do all the jellies. I don't know. Jelly is like, in real life, this person would bug the fuck out of me. I could never interact with this person. If I met this person in real life, I'd have to leave, probably. Before I do something violent. Mathematics, something repulsive. This is one of those, like, randomly, like, procedurally generated ones where it's just, like, two different, Wait, whoa! Yeah, I'm definitely doing this one. 315, yes. Absolutely, I would do that one. Mathematics, something repulsive. Let me think. What could I do that's absolutely disgusting? I don't even know. I'm hungry for Cheez-Its now. It's probably just going to be like 2 plus 2 is 3. What is the most repulsive mathematical, like, thing? I don't even know where to start. I literally could just do whatever, but I feel like I need to, for the role play, I need to, like, follow the commission. Otherwise, I'm disappointing people. Maybe I'll come back to that. Maybe I will do a proper painting. Okay, I need a little bit of white. I always need a little bit of white to lighten everything. No, that's stupid. Why did I do that? I went beeline for the bucket and then squirt the fucking paint into the bucket and somehow it deletes the water? I don't know. Don't ask. It'll make more sense if I don't ask. Now I ran out of like a third of that white paint. Unfortunate. Okay, what do I do? What do I want to do for mathematical? Something mathematics, something repulsive. I said mathematical. They say that word in Adventure Time for some reason. I could do like an Adventure Time scene. I don't know. Let's do that, I suppose. Let's do blue for the sky. Follow me on Blue Sky, sourcemaster.net. Don't actually do that. I don't post there. Okay, I won't need the roller. Some green. It's a little bit of greenish. Whoa. It saves every half hour, so I can't believe I've been playing for more than an hour because it saved twice. Okay. One of these. We're going to do a little grass layer. You know what? It's gonna be technically mathematics because it's could do rule of thirds. That's mathematical. That's more like photography, but what could I do for the top third? Well, actually middle third. I'll do the grass. This will be this third. Thirds is math. It's got to be some like slums or something. But also in the rule of thirds. That's my gimmick. Let me think. Something repulsive. Some like flesh blob. This is a good flesh color. Let's start with a flesh blob. I think I'm just going with repulsive right now. Let me let that dry for a little bit first. I might get a... I might start on another like a big canvas. Let's get a big old square. 1 by 1.3. That's fine. Something square. Let's square it off. Square it away. Rotate that. Okay. I don't know where to start with. Wait. There's another sticky note in here. I forgot. What was the achievement? Let me look real quick. Don't look at my friends. I don't have friends. The achievement was... No, I don't know. Find all the hidden sticky notes and now take good care of them. That's... There's got to be more, right? There's got to be some that I'm, like, missing. Wait. I never noticed this. Is there a sticky note behind the blinds? There is. Okay, I'm on, like, scavenger hunt mode now. I already got that one. Is there any, like, on the ceiling here? No? Anything in this? Oh, there's a lot of canvases in here. I forget that you, like, get a bunch of free canvases. Okay, I feel like you gotta get to the hangar. You gotta, like, unlock all the other stuff, too. So, it'll probably be a while before I get that achievement. If I can. Okay, time for the fucking Akira blob. Haven't actually seen Akira, but... So I don't know what don't actually know what I'm talking about. It's gotta be... Okay. Let's get it some, like, poop stains. You know what? No mathematics. It's just gonna be disgusting. That is unfortunate, but that's how it's gonna go. I'm the genius here. If you don't understand how mathematics ties into it, then you're not smart enough. You need a higher IQ. It takes a very high IQ to understand the mathematical implications of my paintings. Everything is mathematics. It's the ratios, it's the paint, the colors, the RGB values, the CMYK values. See? Everything in the universe is mathematics. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stinky, gross edge. Along the bottom, it's going to be nasty red. Little blood in the stool, I think. So I can't stop talking about stools on YouTube as well. I actually haven't talked about stools in my last 3 videos. Oh, this thing has to have an eyeball as well, I think. I think that's gonna be good. Some blood dripping out into the stool. This game would be an amazing multiplayer. Mostly because you could just, like, fuck with other people's art. Yeah, it's like a good, like, meat, like, gross, like, meat blob. Someone's gonna join in and be like, what the hell are you painting? It's a meat blob. It's fine. Maybe not the correct shade for this, but it's pretty good, I think. Wait. If I get this other one. Oh, I can make like big fucking gross lumps. I need some eyeballs. I need to put like a set of eyeballs in there. It's gonna be 3 different eyeballs. See his rule of thirds. Everything's in thirds. And then the third eyeball is gonna be brown because you gotta keep him guessing. Yeah, that's brown enough. Dot the I's, cross your T's. That is off center. It's pretty nasty looking. That's that might be one that I keep. I don't know. It looks pretty fucking good. I like this one. This is gonna go in the gallery, I think. Let's add a little bit of shading, light shading to the grass. That's not how like grass shading works, but it'll have to do. I like this one. I do. I really do. I feel satisfied with it. It looks very, there's a lot of volume to it, I think. Get a good look at that. Let me take a picture of it. Actually, let's hang it up. Let's take a picture of it, and then I'll send it off to to get sold. Or, no, to the commissioner. It's pretty fucking gross. It's mathematical. Look at it. It's what she wanted. Yeah. 315 for that is pretty damn good that early on. Okay. I do want to do something with the Cheez-It. Or I want to do something related to the Cheez-It. Can I pin this up, like, somewhere cool? Okay. I don't know how to quite use the spray cans effectively. I feel like I want to use... I want to do, like, a tag. I just want to tag this and then send it off and sell it for, like, $500. I'm waiting for that money to come in so I can get that other... I can unlock... all the tool buying and stuff. Grandpa! Wait, okay. Going on a shooter solar system, I brought a space van. It's a beautiful, but it's... I'm not so sure about the name. Star Cruncher or Pretzelus? Well, I'm hungry. I picked Pretzelus last, in my last game. I want to do Star Cruncher to see what happens. Okay, what do you say? It's going to be Star Cruncher. Thank you. No subject. You are a model of human art. Stay free. I like a painting on this theme. The portrait of a woman, and it should be controversial. I can't paint a naked woman on on Twitch, unfortunately. So no, I will not be doing that. That would be very controversial. But I would get banned. I don't want to do that in my first stream back after fucking ages. Okay, I want to do a picture for Jelly. Only a small canvas. Wait, what is she gonna pay? I have saved up... I want to do all of her things, even though she's only gonna be paying me 80. Okay, what about this? Wait, unanswered. Jelly's the only one. Okay. Sure. Well, we're doing Jelly. If that is your real name. Give me a little canvas. Actually, there's canvases over here. I'm gonna do a little square. Actually, we're gonna do a little square. We're gonna get a really small one. Okay, what is her background? It's like this dark bluish, right? Really, really small, tiny canvas. Okay, I need some, like, flesh color. What does her skin color look like? Be like that, right? Squint that out. Okay, face. No, hair first, right? No, I can do hair after. Okay, face is the base. The base is his face. Even if it's a little wide, it'll be painted over soon enough. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That'll cover up with some hair. She wanted like a half elf. I can do fucking elf ears. Let's do that. Elf, pointy ass elf ears. Sure. Knife-eared leaf lover. Tree climbing knife-eared leaf lover. Actually, if it's half elf, she's only getting one elf ear. The other one will be either covered. I think it will be covered because that's where the hair is going to go. What kind of color should I get for her hair? This like bluish blurple, right? Like that. My cat showed up. Hello. What do you want? I got paid. Okay, I can do this. I have unlocked the Baba Zone. What is it? Baba Zone. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Did I get what I needed? Yeah. This like blurple color, which I'll probably have to lighten with some white. I need another palette. Give me one of these. I'm running out of palette space. Give me some more white, because I only did that one thing of white earlier. Okay, I don't need these for now. I gotta be organized. This has to be a well-maintained studio. I gotta know where things are. God damn it. These are slightly different, aren't they? I don't know. Okay. Get some of this. Actually, I'll get a little white first, and then I'll get some of this. Maybe a little more white. And I'll go to town on her profile picture. What does her profile look like? Okay, we're going to do reverse. We're going to do mirror. We're going to have the hair go out like this. Very nice, very nice, very nice. A little bit behind the ear there, maybe. My cat's meowing at me. I don't know what he wants. It's not his dinner time yet. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Let's have this, like, fix the back of this, like, nasty looking... I'll have to paint over that ear in a little bit because I want the skin to be... The ear skin. This looks weird. I know I'm saying that. I'm the one who's painting it, so... Maybe I'll just cover this ear up. I don't think the ear is a good idea. We'll have a little bit of ear poking out the back, perhaps. Okay. This music is really good. It's Factorio music, so it helps you focus. It's good focus music. You know what? If the elf idea didn't work, then we could go for a cat idea. She wanted like a cat person or whatever. I'll just give her like a cat nose. Okay, could do like this. Like cat ears sticking up through. Even though the color doesn't match, but that's like how it goes a lot of the time. Yeah, cat ears. Fuck it. It's on a small canvas, so it's fine. Add a little lightness to it. Do a little bit of this. We'll get some of that blurple again. Add one more. Can I darken that? How does that look? Actually, this should be darker back behind her neck kind of thing, right? That's how that works. I can see it. Okay. They look a little bit like horns. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That looks more like an ear now. A little bit more flesh colored. Okay, now I need to give her fucking stupid cat nose. Cat nose is like it's a little it starts out maybe a little bit like a pig. And you have like the I don't think that's right. That doesn't quite it needs to be more pinkish. I suppose it depends on the type of cat that you have. But I can do this. This would be funny. Yeah. Yeah. That's cat face. We'll give her like let's see. No, I'll do the eyeballs here. Let me do a little bit more gray for that. Then I can actually make it lighter. I think I did that other eye reversed. Let me fix that up in just a sec. That is not the right shade. She looks a little bit more like a pig, but I think that's fitting for Jelly here, paying only $80 for her painting. What color are her eyes? They're like bluish, right? They're the same blue as her hair because she's a fucking like a weeaboo or something. I don't know how that works. Yes. Yes. That is our Jelly. True. Holy shit. Okay, this is the Jelly that we created. Let me do a little bit of shading because I don't want to send it off if it looks like ass. She can look like a pig all day, but I don't want it to look bad. Do a little bit of chin neck shading here. You know what? Yeah. Okay. And then same thing, but a little bit lighter on this side. A little bit. I just back up and get a good look at it, and it's a masterpiece, I think. It's one of my best. I forgot to sign the last two things that I did, so I'm for sure gonna sign this one. Give her a forehead tattoo. That's my signature. No, I'm just gonna do S, M. Yeah. Actually, it should be Ghostler Jones. I should be G8 or GJ. That's a pretty... Okay, I need to take one more picture of Jelly's freaking adorable little pig. It's a cat. No, it's a cat person. Yeah, that's for Jelly. She's... Yeah. That's a cat, like, half-elf, right? What did I win? Okay, take 3 lovely photos. Thank you, Jelly, for the $80. Means a fucking lot. Anyway, I think that was my last one for now. I'll play more of this in the future, for sure. I do love this game. I need to look for. I'm gonna do one more like once over to find a another sticky note to see if there's any like hidden ones. Wait, Grandpa sent me a message. I think that's more important. Let me see what Jelly thinks about her thing. I'm your first fan. No, you're not. That was the first of all, my sister, first of all. Second of all, Misa was my first fan. Thank you, Jelly. Your style is so unique. Makes me think of neo-expressionism. I think, I'm not sure, but sure lol, but even more neo and avant-garde. Fucking Jelly. She's gonna be back. I'm never going to reject a Jelly commission. If a Jelly commission comes in, she takes priority. Okay, you understand this? Okay, Grandpa, however, takes higher priority. Making my final preparations at the station before I kicked off the grand tour. But I'm not sure about my first destination. Tell me, kid. Should it be the huge casino town Mondux? Wait, let me reread that. Should it be the huge casino town Mondux Casinux or Yumfield the potato asteroid field? So I picked a lot of the things for Grandpa before. I'm going to say Mondux Casinux. You have way too many credits. Way too many monies. Here we go. Oh, and I met this weird guy in armor. He wanted someone to write down his legend, but I couldn't do it. I told him, I don't know about writing down things, but when it comes to painting, my grandson has some talent. I gave him your contact information, so don't be surprised if he reaches out. Okay. Oh. Okay, I won't take any commissions now because this is the end for now. I will be back with this game soon enough because I do like this game and I do want to keep playing it on stream. But anyway, whoever's been watching, thanks for watching, thanks for coming. That's all I got for you today. For now, I'll be back soon enough. And yeah. Goodbye, everybody.